This episode, 5 problem pugs. The dogs constantly bicker. And so do the owners.
You always look to me like Huggy's this horrible dog.
I think you take it personal.
You egg it on.
Dina's dog, Huggy, and Scott's dog, Milag, don't get along.
Huggy.
And the owners have taken sides.
Huggy's just out of control.
I've seen Milag start fights, so it's not just Huggy.
It's good to hear that you can acknowledge that Huggy does things wrong sometimes.
Your dog's not perfect either.
They've reached a stalemate, and the dogs are going wild. This family of 7 needs immediate help. Luckily, help is at hand for Scott and Dina. Expert dog trainer Victoria Stilwell is on her way. In her 13 years training dogs, she knows just how important it is to have owners on the same page as one another.
What a lot of dog owners don't realize is that the way they behave directly influences their animals, and inconsistent owners make for insecure dogs.
To get a full picture of the problems, Victoria's first day will be spent observing the dogs and Scott and Dina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Scott.
Nice to meet you,
Welcome
Victoria.
to our house.
Thank you. So,
Here to talk about the pugs.
where are they?
Have a seat. Well,
Okay.
To try to keep a lid on the dog fights, Scott and Dina introduce the pugs to guests one by one.
Oh, hello. Hello, Pug.
this is Milag the Fabulous.
Hi.
wearing the wrong color.
Beautiful.
So Milag's 8 years old. She was the alpha dog. Now she kind of keeps to herself, but one of the other pugs likes to attack her a lot.
Okay, well, the next one is the worst one.
Huggy
It's a little
bug.
bad.
Huggy.
Now notice Milag stays nice and calm. I'm okay with this.
So this is Huggy, and she's our fighter.
She
Huggy.
fight.
She picks a fight.
Mila, come here. Whoa. All right, stop.
Let's take. So that happens every time you pick up Milag. This is what you get, and she'll stare at her until you're done.
So what have you done before to discipline her?
I mean, separate her. She has to follow her until she's finally had enough.
I think you're a bully. I don't think you're alpha at all. You're a bully.
I like that. So you're saying Huggy is a bully.
Huggy is a bully.
What do you think of that, Dina?
Huggy is more your dog?
Yes.
Scott, do you say she's a bully?
Oh, she's a bully.
You don't accept
I
that?
agree.
It's a much better word than out. I agree with completely what you said. We
I
just
agree
did-
she's a bully. It's just you always look to me like Huggy's this horrible dog.
I think you take it personal.
You egg it on. You'll pick up Milag, pet her.
To show you that Huggy's
But
issues.
yeah, I know it. So you don't have to like point it out and look at me like,
There's not many times that I'm lost for words, but I think Dina and Scott, it's almost like the dogs are secondary to all their arguments. Huggy's behavior is pretty extreme. She doesn't like the fact that, you give attention to Milag. She is a bully.
well, obviously she's pretty darn insecure to always be in her space.
Right. It's really important that Huggy associates Milag's presence as something positive rather than a negative. So good things happen to both dogs when both dogs are together. This technique is called positive association. You teach Huggy and Milag, but Huggy in particular, that good things happen to Huggy when Milag is around. I'm gonna take Huggy and I'm going to walk her out, and then when she comes into view again, could you treat her? And Scott, could you do the same with Milag?
Okay.
All right, Huggy comes in,
Girl, Huggy.
Oh, that's a very good sit. Now, Scott, if you get Milag's leash and do exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Good girl, Huggy.
Lovely. All right, pick Milag up
Good girl.
and that's it. Keep feeding.
Good
And sit on the sofa with Milag.
Good girl.
Oh, together.
Girl.
That's okay. That's a good lick. We like that lick.
Good girl.
Let's try you giving Milag some fuss. And Scott, let Huggy have a look. If you think Huggy is gonna go, take her out. First of all, we're gonna bring Milag down. All right, and you're gonna be in the middle now with Milag. Let the leash be relaxed. That's all right.
Looking good, Huggy. Looking good.
Now, Scott, if you could drop the leash
Okay.
and sit on the sofa, always be ready, but let's just drop the leash and see. Now, normally when you release Milag, that's another trigger. Huggy goes over and nails her. So, release Milag so Milag can do what she wants. Very good. That's all right. Showing the butt. That was lovely. We like that. Huggy responded incredibly well. There was none of this psychological domination that she does when she stares. She offered her butt, actually, to Milag at one time, which is a great pacification signal. And I was surprised. But you know, hey, pugs are pretty intelligent. Good. Good job. Fantastic.
Huggy.
What I want Scott and Dina to realize is that by working together, they're going to make their lives and the lives of their dogs much better. Well, I bet you're wondering why I brought you to a rock climbing wall. I want you guys to trust and really support each other. No more of this constant, exhausting bickering back and forth. That's why I want you to climb this wall. But there's a catch. Your inner arms are going to be joined together, and one of you is going to be blindfolded. So you are really going to have to rely on the other person and trust the other person to get you up the wall safely. If you don't listen to each other, you won't be able to make it.
Well, I'm scared of heights, so this should be interesting.
Once Scott and Dina are harnessed up, they're ready to tackle the wall.
Okay, you guys can start climbing.
Reach up. Grab that one. Take your left leg straight up. Now pull your body weight up and bring your right leg up higher. Right leg up higher. Over to the right. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Bring your right leg up a little bit to the right. Over. There you go.
I was a little nervous, given I'm scared of heights.
I really believe that Dina and Scott climbing this rock wall together and trusting each other is going to help them work together in the house.
You good?
Yeah, just you grab it.
I don't need it.
Well, you're almost to the top.
Bring it up, up, up. There you go. Now
Dina, that's it. You've got to the top.
okay. You're good right there. Okay.
Do you trust Scott?
Yeah.
Good. Now we come back down. I want you to take what you've learned doing this, climbing this rock wall, back to the house and use it when you're training your dogs. All right, you can come down now. Fantastic. Yay! Good job, all right.
Did it!
Your challenge for when I come back is this. Work with Milag and Huggy, doing the removal technique, cutting down the incidences and the triggers of fights. Finally, I want to see you working together, presenting this united front to demonstrate to your dogs. You have the consistency. Your dogs will have the security. And I'll see you very soon.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.
It's day one for Scott and Dina without Victoria. And they make a start on countering Huggy's aggression towards Milag.
I'm gonna put Huggy down.
It seems like things are going well.
Gorgeous. Oh, that's gonna be a fight.
But they might be moving too quickly.
Come on.
Take her out, Scott.
After a timeout for Huggy, they try again. And this time, she remains calm.
See if you can put her on the ground and rub her belly.
Good girl, Huggy.
Good girl. It's okay for Milag to get love.
When I first met Scott and Dina, I saw no consistency between them and the way they worked with their dogs. Consistency is key here. By working together, they're going to make their lives and the lives of their dogs much better.
Having Victoria come into our home and help us with our dogs has been a wonderful experience. Victoria, thank you so much. You've done wonders in our house. So thank you.